Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, August 31st, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. We're less than 3 weeks away from what's certain to be another exciting Olympia weekend. But unfortunately, it looks like this year, men's physique fans are going to be missing a familiar face. Earlier in the week, perennial powerhouse Rodney announced that he'd be undergoing knee surgery and was planning to shut things down for the rest of the season. Razor said that he suffered a torn meniscus in a pickup basketball game a few weeks ago, putting the rest of his competition plans for the season on hold. When he's at the top of his game, Razor is legitimately one of the top 10 talents in the sport. And once he's able to get up and on his feet again, fully expect to see him back and better than ever next season. Rodney Razor's absence means that the door is now wide open for someone to come in and fill the void. And Matt Acton just might be the man for the job. The former third-place Olympia finisher released his most recent progress photos this week, showing off what might be the best conditioning we've seen from the perpetually shredded Acton all season long. With 4 straight top 10 finishes already on the books this season, Acton is heading into the Olympia weekend with a whole lot of momentum behind him. And barring some sort of last-minute disaster, it's hard to imagine Matt Acton not finding a way into the top 10. 3 weeks out from the Olympia, and it's business as usual for the incomparable Courtney King. After 2 blistering top 5 performances at the Arnold and Arnold Australia to kick off the year, King took some time off to focus on taking care of business and making improvements both in and out of the gym. And my, has it paid off. New progress photos show King looking as good as we've ever seen her this far out, which could spell trouble for everyone else considering she was the third-place finisher at last year's contest. Without any shadow of a doubt, Courtney King is one of the few women capable of knocking Ashley Kaltwasser off her throne. And come Olympia time in less than 3 weeks, it'll be interesting to see what King brings to the stage. It's been pretty lonely at the top of the women's physique division over the past few years, but I have a funny feeling that reigning champion Juliana Melek doesn't seem to mind very much. This week in Armed and Ready, Juliana was spotted in the gym carving in a few last-minute details as she prepares to make history yet again by becoming the first woman to ever capture 3 straight Physique Olympia titles. Despite a few solid efforts, Malacarne really hasn't been put to the test during her run at the top. But with a hungry Autumn Swanson coming in hot on her heels, this year Malacarne might be put to her greatest test yet. At 100%, there's no one out there capable of beating Malacarne. But if she leaves the door open, even slightly, you never know what sort of craziness might end up creeping in. A few weeks after an impressive second-place performance at the Sacramento Pro, the mercurial Michael Lockett announced earlier this week that he's planning to bring his talents to the Olympia stage for the first time. It's been an interesting season for Lockett so far. While on one hand, he came into 2016 noticeably bigger and has 4 straight top 5 finishes to his credit. On the other hand, we still haven't seen the best Lockett has to offer given his crazy genetic toolkit. With only 3 weeks left to go before the biggest contest of his life, you'd have to hope that he's focusing all his efforts on coming in shredded beyond a reasonable doubt. Because at this level, small percentages matter, and leaving 5 to 10% on the table is enough to send you free-falling down into no man's land. A focused and shredded Michael Lockett has top 10 potential for sure, but whether or not he's willing to work hard enough to bring it out still remains to be seen. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!